unlawful orders. The unlawful orders that you are being issued should not be obeyed. You don't need to tear gas us. Exactly. We are protesters that have come to protest peacefully, and there is no way you are going to stop us from protesting. Exactly. It is our right. You are to facilitate us to protest peacefully. That's the only involvement of a police officer. And it is now peaceful protest is protected under the Constitution. You cannot. This thing you are going to court, get people personally accountable. If you are a police officer, you shoot a bullet, you'll be personally accountable. Imagine nobody will be accountable on your behalf. You've heard of the use of a live bullet. Evidence has been collected. A live bullet has been used, evidence has been collected. Achukue hii.
creating unnecessary tension in the country. Under CBB. And this is causing unnecessary tension in the country. I said in the morning that we are not under a state of emergency. And this country is not a police state, Honorable Speaker. So can we address this matter? Because this is the house that addresses issues concerning the people. This is the highest organ of our democracy. So could we basically get a report on what is actually happening and an assurance that this house remains independent and free to transact its business as mandated by the Constitution, Honorable Speaker. Otherwise, we shall be acting now under some kind of duress, because the members of Parliament will now be acting under coercion in whichever way they want to transact the business of the House, Honorable Speaker. I plead with you.
Yes, Otienda Molo. Is it on the same issue? On the same issue?
Give me the microphone. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's the same issue. Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm that I have just approached the precincts of Parliament. The precinct of Parliament is blocked from this side of Intercontinental. It is blocked from the other side of Protection House. If, even for us members of Parliament, Parliament is blocked, then what are we supposed to do? Mr. Speaker, it is not just the House of Parliament that is august. The precincts of Parliament is also august. And I think, Mr. Speaker, you should give direction that our orderlies open access to Parliament. There is no reason to blockade Parliament. I know that we will vote. Those who choose to vote the way they choose to vote will be seen by Kenyans. We do not need to be shielded from Kenyans. Let this house be accessible. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Majority Leader. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Order, honorable members.
Honorable Speaker, it's good that the Leader of Minority has raised that issue again. And I did ask the Inspector General of Police earlier this morning why the blockade. Honorable Speaker, first let me set the record straight that there is not a single member of Parliament who is unable to access Parliament. Not just members of Parliament, that is why we are here in our numbers. Even our staff, parliamentary staff. Honorable Speaker, you could protect me from the shouting, or I could simply sit, and those who want to shout can shout.
Order. Order, honorable members. Try and listen to each other. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I was saying not a single member of Parliament has been unable to access the precincts of Parliament. Not a single member of staff of Parliament has been unable to access the precincts of Parliament. And the Inspector General of Police confirmed to me this morning that there were organized groups who had planned to take siege, or what Honorable Junet calls siege, take siege of Parliament, and criminal elements who also intended to use the ongoing peaceful demonstrations under the pretext of the peaceful demonstrations to access Parliament and cause harm to members of Parliament. Honorable Speaker, I said it is good the Leader of Minority has raised this issue. Because at the end of the day, if any one of you or any of our staff members gets harmed in any way, we will point fingers at the same police officers whom we have bestowed the responsibility of ensuring our safety, Honorable Speaker. It is indeed true, Honorable Speaker.
Order. He is responding to a point of order. Order. Order, Babu. We now take your seat. Take your seat. It is me to rule whether he is out of order or not you. Order, Babu Wino. Take your seat.
You know, Honorable Speaker, we said the other day respect is earned, and you did indicate to us that even in this House, we must act with some decorum and some respect. And the same could be said of maturity, Honorable Speaker. That you have to exhibit maturity in the House to earn your respect, Honorable Speaker. I was saying, Honorable Speaker,
Order.
in the endeavor to protect not just the safety of members, but the institution of Parliament, the Inspector General of Police indicated to me that they have taken adequate security measures to ensure that every member of Parliament who wants to access Parliament can access Parliament. Members can vote willingly, not under coercion, not under duress, to vote willingly, either for or against the finance bill that we are coming to vote. And Honorable Speaker, just in relation to what Honorable Tienda Amolo has said, it is true, we know the kind of intimidation that has been out there. But none of these members in this House is here as a coward. They are here to exercise their mandate as bestowed on them by the Constitution of our Republic, Honorable Speaker, and they will vote willingly. They will not be coerced by anybody. The police are not here to tell you how to vote. Let them do their work and let us do our work from inside Parliament. Those who want to shout and excite crowds outside there like Babu Owino, they could do so. Or they could go parade themselves with the people parading themselves outside there. But not in this chamber. He must behave in a mature way, not the indecent, immature, imbecile manner he behaves.
Order. Order, honorable members. Babu Owino, take your seat. Order, Angela. Order, members. Order, Honorable Angela. Order. Honorable Angela, I will not deny you the right to vote on this bill by sending you out. Remain here and vote. Honorable members, I know that's what you are soliciting, and I will not give it to you. Order, honorable members. Honorable members, each and every one of you has the right to be in this House to represent the people who send you here, to legislate for this country, and to oversight the executive. In coming to this Parliament, nobody, and I mean nobody, has any color of right, either in law or in fact, to prevent you from coming to do your duties. Seeing how many we are here, it is testimony to the fact that you came in freely. Secondly, the grounds of Parliament, as stated by Senior Counsel Otienda Molo, are hallowed grounds, are protected grounds. And that's why no member can be arrested or served with any court summons or processes within the precincts of Parliament. You are protected to that extent. Beyond the precincts of Parliament, the Speaker and the administration of Parliament have no jurisdiction. Our jurisdiction is here in the chamber and within the precincts of Parliament. I instructed the majority leader, after Honorable and I raised the issue, to get in touch with the police and speak to the Inspector General and bring him to the attention that whatever law enforcement activities going out there should not in any way interfere with your legislative work. And I've been in this precinct since 6 a.m. this morning. No single member has come to me to report of any prevention or harassment or interference in coming to their work. If I got any information or report, I will act on it. 20 minutes ago, I had a meeting with the Sergeant at Arms and his team to ask them if they have any report on security issues around Parliament. They indicated to me that they are hearing noises out there, but within the precincts of Parliament, they have no report to make because there are no incidents. That being the case, honorable members, I want to encourage you. So far, so good. You have debated this bill with extreme decorum and intellectual industry. You've done such a fantastic job. There could have been a few errant members, but all of you have been very good. Kenyans have watched each and every one of you speaking to this bill. Now that you have reached the level of going to vote, I want to encourage us to carry the same honor to the people who sent us here. That we are here to protect their interests, not physically, but intellectually. We must be conscious of the fact that we are the conscience of this country. And being the conscience of the country, our conduct must constantly have in mind the fact that whatever we do here can have negative or positive consequences on the public out there. So we are going Order Wanjala. Order Wanjala. Having said that, I want to encourage members that there are still several members who want to speak to this bill. I promise that I'll give you 1 hour this afternoon. There is a small ruling I'll deliver on the issue that was raised by the minority leader. I'm waiting for it. I had just made some corrections. When it comes, I'll stay the proceedings and give that ruling in just 3, 4, 5 minutes. So we'll go on for 1 hour. After 1 hour, we will call the mover to reply, as we had agreed. Order. We'll call the mover to reply. Upon replying, we'll go to the vote. If the equipment in front of you is working, we'll do an electronic vote. Order. Honorable Robert Mbui. You are normally more orderly than you want to be today. If the equipment doesn't work, I have no difficulty. I'll sit here and allow you to vote in the manner that you want. The end order Wanjala, whatever means of voting you would have, the end will justify the means. Yes, Junet.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for your guidance. That was researched guidance. But Mr. Speaker, it is of the view of the minority that on this matter of the finance bill, Mr. Speaker, we do voting manually or orally or through roll call, Mr. Speaker. On this one, people don't have a lot of faith in the gadgets. So, Mr. Speaker, we want to vote now this one orally so that everyone can, his vote can count this one, Mr. Speaker. We seek your indulgence.
Order, members. Let's cross that bridge when we reach it. Next order. Yeah. Honorable Oundo. Honorable Oundo, you have a statement. Order, honorable members.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to provision of Standing Order 44.2c, I rise to request for a statement from the chairperson for the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security regarding the facilitation of national government administrative officers, especially from Samia Sub-County. Honorable Speaker, Section 8.2 of the National Government Administrative Act 2013 gives powers to the national government administrative officers to coordinate national government functions and the Constitution, as the office of the President necessary for the effective and efficient coordination of national government functions. Regrettably, the Assistant County Commissioner of Siopo Division, Funyula Division, and Sub-County Police Command of OCPD of Samia Sub-County do not have government vehicles. This despite the fact that these senior officers are expected to facilitate execution of their mandate of ensuring peace and security in their respective jurisdictions 24 hours a day without fail. Honorable Speaker, it's against this background that I seek a statement from the chairperson, the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security on the following matters. Number one, what are the criteria for and the status of distribution of government vehicles to the national government's administrative officers? Number two, what steps has the government taken to ensure that all national government administrative officers, particularly those in Funyula constituency, are facilitated with vehicles?
Order, honorable members, order.
And number three,
can we listen to member for Funyula? Go on.
And number three, when is the ministry supplying vehicles to national government administrative officers, especially to Samia Sub-County? I thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Undo. Next statement, Joseph Namwar, Turkana Central. Joseph, go ahead.
Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security regarding recent incidents involving the Kenya Wildlife Services and local communities in CBB National Park, Marsabit County. Honorable Speaker, on 12 June 2024, a tragic confrontation between KWS Rangers and suspected Merile poachers in CBB National Park resulted in the unfortunate loss of lives of KWS Rangers. The following day, in an apparent act of retaliation, KWS Rangers pursued and possibly evicted villagers from Kotela village. Escalating the situation further, on 14th June 2024, at approximately 9:00 a.m., KWS personnel aboard a helicopter opened fire on a group of fishermen who were in an engine boat near the shores of Lake Turkana in Kanakwara village. During the ordeal, Mr. Daniel Esekon of ID number 24076166, who was one of the fishermen, was fatally shot, and the officers continued their indiscriminate firing at other fishermen despite pleas to cease fire. Honorable Speaker, these attacks have instilled widespread fear and panic among the residents of the area. Multiple fishing boats belonging to local communities have been destroyed, and many innocent fishermen remain unaccounted for and feared dead after fleeing from the KWS assault. These continued attacks pose a great danger and threat to the lives of the residents. Honorable Speaker, it's against this background that I request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security on the following. One, could the ministry provide a detailed account of these incidents, including detailing the circumstances that led to the excessive force by KWS Rangers against the residents? Two, what specific actions have been initiated to ensure a thorough investigation into these events, including the tragic shooting of Mr. Daniel Esekon? Three, what measures has the ministry put in place to ensure that the family of Mr. Daniel Esekon is compensated for the tragic loss caused by KWS? And four, What steps are being taken to de-escalate tensions between KWS and local communities, including collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife to prevent such tragic incidents from recurring in the future? Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Joseph. Is Tongoyo here? Both Oundo's statement and that statement by Namwar are to your committee. You bring the response in 2 weeks.
Okay, well...
Protas
well
Akuja. Protas.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise to request for a statement regarding the recruitment of casual workers by Kenya Power Company in Turkana. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to provision of Standing Order 44-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the Chairperson of the Parliamentary Committee on Energy regarding the recruitment of casual workers in Kenya